I'm not sure if you saw that Super Bowl. You know, what awesome teams to make it all the way there. And then you hope for a big, stunning performance and an exciting finish. And, you know, it just is what it is. But there's a lot of principles inside of this game that we should talk about. First of all, you play the Super Bowl every single day. And then you might look at your year as a season, however you want to do it. It's fine with me. But it's really important to understand that successful teams are built on really two key elements. One, they have the people to be able to succeed. And they have a playbook, okay, that helps those people be at the highest level possible. And then with the right people and the right playbook, there's two other things that got to happen. The analogy that I want to give you today is very simply, every time somebody has possession of the ball, they're always expecting, planning, doing whatever it takes to put points on the board. They're very clear on the mission. The bigger objective is win the game. Okay? And the individual execution points are all about putting points on the board. And so I want to say to you that when you set your intention as a practice, as a team, at a championship level, you have to all be very clear on what your goals are, what winning looks like, what success is. And then you have to have a system. And I just want to share a couple thoughts, and then I'll give you the punchline, right? So first of all, I want you today to assess in your mind and then really write down on a piece of paper your system for success. Now, in our DST universe, we actually provide the greatest system for success. Everything from our bookends of the day, our last 7, next 7 weekly checkpoints, and sales meeting, and then our personal and professional development, your bi-weekly structure flow for your team. We have the winning playbook, I'll tell you. But the system for success for you, it really comes down to every player, every day, what are you doing? This must be positional, right? Very specific positionally. But then it also has to be brought together in an integrated whole. Okay? Secondly, you have every patient. And here's the thing. I want you to think about your patient experience as the offense set of downs, right? Going down the field. And we get a few opportunities with each touch point to move that patient to a first down, but ultimately the end zone is whole health by your own definition, standard, and philosophy. So whole patient, whole health. That's a touchdown. That's the deal. We get enough of those every day, we win the game. Bottom line. The set of downs are the patient experience. Now, I want you to really run with this analogy. Because I want you to assess at what point in your patient experience are there gaps? Okay? Are there deficiencies? Are there places where our team isn't on the same page? So if we take positionally, what does each person own on a daily basis? You sit down with your team and say, okay, everybody give me your success plan for the day. Positionally. And then we back up and say, okay, how does all that fit together? The fitting together, the integration is this. So if you have a championship team that's fully integrated, you have a playbook for every day, and you have a playbook for every patient. That's standard of excellence. That's tried and true. That's the bedrock. That's the foundation. And there are two aspects to this. Championship teams are prepared teams. They've done the work. Preparation for every position. Preparation for every patient. Ultimately, a game plan for winning the day. We talked about that a few videos ago. And then finally, it all comes down to execution. All comes down to execution. You are on offense every day. Now, sometimes you have snowstorms, okay? You have team members that don't show up. You have patients who don't show up. You have lots of variables that are all circumstantial. But you still have to find ways to win. You're going to be like the Patriots and get beat up by the defense and have nothing to show for your time on the field. Or you're going to be like the Seahawks and you're going to see it through one way or the other. You're going to make it happen. So I want you to assess your system for success. Every team member, every day, every patient, the full life cycle, using this analogy. Now, I'll give you just a quick final story. You take the quarterback. Yeah, Sam Darnold, I think it is. You know, he was passed around from team to team. Everybody thought he was the problem. Bad quarterback. Hey, good news for you. No matter what kind of quarterback you are, you ain't going to get passed to any other team because you are the team. You're the owner. You're all the way down the food chain. So, you know, everybody thought, well, he's no good. He's not going to deliver. Can't do it. Pass. And then finally, he finds a home with a playbook for success that fits, okay, with him. And that's what we're talking about here. What I've invested 20 years of doing, what I do every single day is help you win. Okay, my doctors are dental success championship teams. We are customizing the playbooks around you, but with tried and true principles. And then we're winning the day, okay, by delivering health opportunity to patients. So you have to ask yourself, the number of points on the board, okay, is the progress you're making with your patients getting healthy. Winning the day is achieving your goals. When you package this all up, no team walks out of that locker room without absolute clarity, commitment, and conviction. Not only what winning looks like, but how they're going to deliver on it. And anything short of that doesn't feel so good. So I want you to take your championship team to the next level with clarity of the goals and objectives, with the commitment to preparation and execution of a championship playbook, and with conviction of your purpose, okay, and the mission that you're on. And that is how you're going to win your Super Bowls, by doing more with every single patient, okay, and being more prolific every single day. I'll see you on the flip side. I got a whole nother level of this, okay, to dive down deep into. Thanks so much.